meeting, and it's telling me this meeting is being live streamed. Of course, I know it's being live streamed. Yes, I know the host has started doing all this stuff, and eventually Alan will come in, and then I have to leave at about 11 o'clock. It's all good. So most people know that it was a attempted murder, attempted assassination. And I see Alan has joined the room. Oh, I see, can't hear you yet. Oh, there you are. I heard your computer pop in.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
All right, perfect.
All right, so as you see, I got my badge here. Man, I got my bus pass. I won't show you my bus pass all the way because somebody might try to scan it and then they'll try to get into the meeting acting as me. You never know what these people are gonna do, man.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, top of the time zone. Welcome to the Innervision FM universe. Johnny J is in Wisconsin covering the RNC I guess he's already stated. So
As a delegate, yeah. And I get to, let's see, I want to keep track of time because we have what 10:44. So I have like a few minutes. So now tell me, are you still there?
yeah,
Alan? Okay. So anyway, so what happened Sunday was we all got here. Of course, we got checked into a hotel. My plane was late because I don't know what was happening. Everybody took different planes. My roommate, he took a plane and it got him here on time because I've always been with Delta. I did Delta, and Delta, it is what it is. He did Southwest. He got here on time, 9 o'clock this morning, and everything like that. And then I got there, instead of at 11:45, I'm here about 2 o'clock, something like that. So the 2 o'clock show didn't happen yesterday. Well, Sunday, yeah, yesterday because
right.
of all that kind of stuff. Then we signed in and we kept telling the guys we're roommates. So that didn't translate. So they put us in two different. He's on 4 something. I'm in 3 something. So, oh man. So
Well, they'll get that straightened out.
Yeah, they'll fix that. Then we went to this it's a festival happening down there, and I guess this one group, the guy was doing all these different songs from country to rock to Prince to just all that kind of stuff. And I guess, well, the food wasn't free, but the RNC, they pay for it. It's $100 to get in.
Right.
And man, I haven't. My mother used to go fishing, and she used to get these cod fishes, and that's the only kind of fish I really liked. Right? Was
Oh, really?
cod. Yeah. Catfish, I don't want to. I just didn't.
Not a big fan.
No. But and so, man, I must have ate about 4 plates because they give you these little plates because they wanted the last.
Sure.
And then at the end, it was a cherry pie, but man, I was up. So this country singer, I remember when I was a country DJ, I played his music at the bar, and I said, "Whoa, he's the one that does that song." Now I don't remember the song that he did, but he has this really deep voice, and he was so funny. He says, my wife, she wants to, she might have me arrested because I keep molesting her, and so if I wasn't married to her, I guess she could arrest me. Oh man, but he was funny, but he had this really deep voice. And I said, man, I wish I would have seen you in concert a long time because my boss at the club, she would buy these mixtapes of country songs or country artists, and I would just go through them and say, well, that sounds good. I'll play that. And so I would be breaking a lot of new music in the club.
That's awesome.
So No, so it was happening. But so we stayed up until uh we left there about 10 something. They had a big fireworks show there. Um, got a lot of pictures taken.
Oh, that's
Uh,
awesome.
and so that's going to be up eventually. Eventually, we'll get our website back up because we're uh, waiting for some grants to come in, which it'll be just my luck. When I get back, there'll be a letter there and say, "Oh, you got this grant." I said, "Well,
Absolutely.
like,
Absolutely.
so anyway, let's talk about this Trump thing for the time that we have left.
Yeah, we got about
You,
10 minutes until the top of the hour. So where do you want to start first?
I want to start with what you were saying about the we said it was some kind of troll, and the FBI went to his house, and because he had the same name, or what was happening with this troll?
So on Saturday, directly after the name was released to some news outlets, such as the New York Times
Mhm.
and other outlets, um, this gentleman thought it would be a good thing to make some sort of post, video post, using the guy's name that did the pew pew, um,
Hmm.
and saying basically that he was him, that he was a Republican. I'm sorry, that he was yeah, that he was not a Republican, that he hated Donald Trump. Um, but then at the end of it, he said he wasn't the guy.
Okay.
Now, obviously, the guy's long gone by now. The guy that did that heinous
Right.
act,
Hmm.
which nearly took Donald John Trump's life and did take part of his ear, apparently. Um, but anyway, he yeah, he started getting a bunch of flack.
Hmm.
I would imagine he got a visit from the Secret Service. I don't know, but I do know that he's definitely very sorry for
And
impersonating some guy that yeah, you just don't want to impersonate somebody that
yeah, do something. And then we had a congressman, Democratic congressman in Denver, Colorado, who says now we have sympathy for the devil, and his tweet was his Twitter account, X account was canceled,
oh yeah,
and
yeah.
he was reprimanded by, I'm surprised to say, by one of his own.
Wow. That's the one thing that I do find amazing. And I do find it heartwarming as well that all these Democrats are coming out and wishing Donald John Trump a speedy recovery.
Yeah,
Um,
and even Joe Biden started calling him Donald. I
yeah,
said, wow. I said,
absolutely.
wow. I said, oh, I was surprised. Huh?
One thing that I'm confused about is the rhetoric that's been going on over the last 8 years. How Orange Man is the um, new reincarnation of Adolf, and just all this stuff that they've been stoking for the last 8 years, and now suddenly we're just supposed to be calm about everything. Well, we've always been the calm ones. We've
Yeah,
always been the ones to let's find a peaceful solution. Let's get involved peaceably at the local, state, federal levels. Move, within those local offices to get to the state level, if necessary, and then move laterally from the state level to, get into the federal level, or at least enact some legislation, stuff like this. Um, for some folks, voting isn't enough, and letter writing and calling your representatives, congressmen, senators, they want to get more involved and have their hands in the mix a little bit, see how the sausage is made, so to speak. But
yeah,
I do understand those that are not as hip on that. They want to vote. Maybe they're once every 4 years, or sometimes, uh, on a midterm that they might resonate with, or something like this. But the idea being that we're going to need to unite. I mean, this is just the way it is. They want us to calm down. Fine. We're calm. We're peaceful.
Now, if this had been on the other side, I think they would have broke out in violence because they have the Antifa group with them. They have
Absolutely.
Black Lives Matter group with them. And so it would have been a totally different picture if the shoe was on the other foot.
I look at it this way. You have some novice musicians out there. Maybe they want to get out there and make a big noise, but they don't really know how to play the instruments. They get up on stage and, maybe with a little bit of practice, they might pull it off and do okay, but they're no Stevie Ray Vaughan. When Stevie Ray Vaughan shows up, he's going to sell out the house.
Yeah.
It's a similar situation with those on the right as opposed to those on the left. Those on the right believe strongly in their God. They believe strongly in, we believe strongly in our God. We believe strongly in our Constitution. And we do believe strongly in that all of that first 10 amendments known as the Bill of Rights within that Constitution. So, those are important to us, just like the DEI stuff is important to the folks on the left.
Right.
We're going to have to give a little. We're going to have to stop with the hate.
And let people that are watching, please give us a like, help this algorithm go. And also, if you're in Denver, or even if you're not, Johnny J, number 4 HD5co.com, or just do a donation if you can. innervisionJJ, or Venmo, innervisionJJ, and capital J's, or $ for Cash App, $innervisionJ. We do need some donations to really help, because we have really went to the bottom as far as like donations that we're not receiving. You see that you could be a super chatter right there on Facebook. Do us a super chat, and we really need your support. We really need your financial support, and we need you to like it and do all these things as well, because we're going to give you our perspective from a blind person. Talk about that poll that you put out there, and tell me about how you got to figure out there was 70% of blind people now figuring out that they've been duped.
Oh, this is a fun one. I belong to a couple of different groups on Facebook that help out blind, low vision folks. And how much time do we have here?
Oh, I got it.
All right. So a lot of these folks, just a week ago, I could go back into the comments and read some of them, but they were not. Saturday, everything changed. Those that either were on the fence and weren't sure where they were going to go this time around in November, November 5th, they've come out in support of Trump, and they feel, quote, safe to do so because look at Elon Musk, look at his huge endorsement. Look at some of the celebrities that have come out just fairly recently endorsing Donald Trump. Little shorts out there with Robert De Niro actually making an apology for some of the stuff that he had said about Trump and this type of thing. And so, since 70 to 90% of the blind community or low vision community don't work, what else better do we have to do? We sit on our phones, we look for jobs, we monitor the news, and that's pretty much our lives, or at least for many of us. So back to these groups, everything shifted. Everything is Trump all the way. We cannot continue to exist this way, where rent prices outstrip our Social Security income in some cases by almost $500. We can't keep doing this. So, Trump 2024. So, if Donald John Trump were to see this particular podcast of ours, if there were a message to give to him, I would say with all surety, the blind community and low vision community are with him.
Out the way.
I would say 70% at least. Now, I do want to get a poll put together. So if you're watching or listening to us, if you do happen to be blind or low vision or happen to know anybody, hit us up at info@innervisionrecords.org and toss in the subject line, toss blindness related stuff. I don't know, something like that. And then just give us a little bit of a small snapshot of what you've gone through for the last 3.5 years. Let us know whether you're a Trump supporter, whether you're not. Go ahead and leave that also in the comments as well. Don't forget to like, share, and do subscribe, because this is important to all of us, and it's especially important to folks on a fixed income like the blind and low vision community, especially given the fact that 7 in 10 out of us are unemployed, or more properly, I would say 9 in 10 of us are unemployed.
Yes.
So, it's a necessary thing to at least get the perspective of 10 million work age blind and low vision individuals, 56 additional million individuals who are otherwise disabled or senior citizens. It's of paramount importance to get those that are on a fixed income. Their voices have to be heard too. So that's we stand for that. We try to cover these political issues that do affect everybody, including the blind and low vision community.
Yeah. And especially if you're in a fixed income, it does mess with you a lot when you can't afford. Now, for some reason, remember I told you like a long time ago, I applied for food stamps like maybe 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And at first they gave me like $6.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, okay, that's funny. Then they turned around and they gave me $16, right?
Right.
So I was talking to a lady and she said, well you should apply again. And I sort of laughed at her and said, oh, so they can give me another, what is it, $16 again?
Right.
Maybe they might give me $17 this time.
Right.
Well, I was surprised that they bumped it up to $400 and I guess $40. I was shocked. I said,
I believe it.
what was the difference between then and now? Why are they so I don't know, generous today? They weren't generous yesterday before.
By the same token, I'm in a similar situation, but totally different. So where I'm stuck and where I'm all bound up is I moved from one county to another. I used to live in Loveland. Some of the folks that have watched us for a number of years will remember this, but I moved down to Denver recently, about 6 or 7 months ago. And it ended up that it jacked up my EBT benefits and everything else. So I have to reapply and submit new paperwork and all kinds of stuff like that. It's still all messed up. And so I'm still stuck at that $23 a month until such time as they get stuff squared away, which they may not.
Yeah, I'm leaving my room now as I'm going down to the meeting.
All right.
Are you there? Okay, yeah.
Yep,
We can continue talking.
So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below. It's kind of turned into a fundraising fest. We need your help. We need your support.
Yeah.
But we did want to kind of cover the first day portion of the RNC convention.
Going down to the main floor? Oh, see, where's this elevator? Okay, hold on a second. Are you there?
Yeah.
I'm just,
So he may lose his.
all right, outside the elevator now. So people got to me, and they're not going to know that we're live. But hey, I love this. I love this kind of stuff.
Yeah, you might lose signal in the elevator though. That's the only thing.
No, I'm out of that elevator.
All right.
50,000 people. There's Carl. Okay. Okay. So we're all waiting down here for a ride now.
So what's the first item on the agenda for today?
We're just going to agree on what the platform is and what we stand for. So we're just going to agree on that, and then go from there.
Do you happen to know?
What?
Do you happen to know whether Trump is formally going to be nominated tonight, or when does that take place?
Well, I'm not. That may be a surprise, but you mean like as far as like the vice president?
No, I'm talking about the actual.
No, that's going to be Thursday. That's going to be Thursday.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
So it's not going to happen until Thursday.
Got to say that guy's a real warrior. I mean, gets shot in the head on Saturday. Decides to go ahead and fly on over to Wisconsin last night anyway. And just
I'm going to call it like getting Mike Tyson on Saturday. You remember when Mike Tyson was boxing that guy and he bit off his ear?
Yeah.
So you call it getting Mike Tyson on Saturday.
That's awesome.
So interesting. Hold on, is that knocking you off? Somebody, I need to get rid of that call.
You're still good. You're still live.
Okay.
So we'll try to keep you updated throughout the week as to all the happenings and going on at the RNC.
Yes.
What else you got going today, Johnny?
Just this meeting. I'm gonna be going to this meeting. Then after this meeting, we'll either come back here and have lunch around here, or we'll have lunch.
Sounds like you're breaking up.
So yes, am I breaking up?
Yeah.
Am I breaking up?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe maybe the connection's not going to be any good anymore. Is it still breaking up?
No, you're doing good now.
Okay. Well, okay. So there's this week-long festival, which I think is still happening today. And then, so there's many restaurants and they're saying like, hey, regardless of, they were saying in the news, local news, regardless if you're a Republican or Democrat, we want you businesses to treat these people well because, and my interpretation, money is green. It's not Republican or Democrat.
That's right. That's right. There is no red and blue when it comes to money.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I did want to bring up, and I kind of touched on it earlier, is there is no Republican or Democrat when it comes to the general American people. we're sold these parties. We're told kind of what to believe. I mean, sure, we have more conservative or more progressive viewpoints, but
Right.
the bottom line is we're all being played a little bit, and it's up to us to do our
Yeah.
own thinking, and it's up to us to, if we're on the right, extend the hand of peace to our
Right.
brothers and our sisters on the left. If we're on the left, do the same thing. But do realize that
Oh,
it's going to be a little difficult.
well,
You got a split,
well,
Johnny?
yeah, I got to split. Hey, so we'll probably come in about the same time tomorrow while I'm
All
here
right.
at the convention.
Join us same time tomorrow morning, Innervision FM.
Yeah, let me see. Oh, I got it.
God bless.
Oh, okay. So I'm leaving. So see you guys tomorrow.
All
God
right.
willing. Okay. No. Okay. I gotta cut everybody off here. Sorry about that. See you guys. Okay.